Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free.
Oh I, I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. From Kundalini energy and oxytocin, always feeling high vibe, ready to thrive, doing a deep dive into this thing that we call life because we all get to win and live a life beyond our wildest dreams, so everything is so much more luxurious, greater, expansive than what it seems. I'm gonna be short and sweet. I've got a call in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to roll in and roll out. Okay, here's the thing. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy channeler. What's coming through right now is most people don't have what it takes to quantum leap all the time. It takes this version of you that is the strongest version you have ever known. Last night I was on a mastermind call. After the mastermind call, a few of the women on the call were like, oh my gosh, Eva, your energy was out of this world. You really helped me activate something within me, all these things. And I'm just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then one of the women said, is there any way I can serve you? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then I was like, hold on, I'm always available to receive. So I was like, can you just tune in for me? I want you to tune in to the Africa retreat and a few other things in my business. And it's interesting because now I'm at the level, because I am very, 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 very psychic. All my friends are psychic. It's your match and mirror of your physical reality. The ability that my friends have to see my blind spots allows me to quantum leap so hard and fast, you have no idea. This is why I do this for my clients, because being able to see your blind spot, psychic readings are not being stuck on the same timeline for a long time. You have to understand we are changing timelines thousands of milliseconds constantly. But what she said is, don't go. Now, this was the 3rd person that had told me not to go to Africa. And I was like, okay, like I'm really feeling it. I've got people coming, like I've booked the villa, everything's kind of there. And it's like, don't go. And so I sat with it and I was like, okay, I'm shifting so fast right now that my highest possible timeline is not what's happening here in this physical reality. This version of me that booked this retreat is no longer here anymore. And if I try to sustain it, it's not going to be for the highest good of all involved. So just like that, everything is canceled and I come back to self. I come back to soul. I come back to truth. With the changing of that timeline, everything shifted. I had a meeting today where I was going to meet with a speaking coach. It felt icky in my gut. I messaged her and I was like, I love you more than anything, but there's something off about this and I just have to listen to my body. Until you can have radical discernment in everything that you do, you're not going to be able to quantum leap really, 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 really fast. My superpower is that I am detached from all of it. I'm detached from people hating me. I'm detached from people's thoughts around how I move through the world. I am making big, bold moves. I know the highest possible timeline for me, most likely next year, is not running retreats. It's being on stages around the world. It's working with really, really, really high-end clients. And you have to keep honoring the journey within you. The thing about me, and if you've ever felt called to my work, I really invite you to move fast, because I will never do anything twice. Very, very, very rarely will I do anything twice. And people are like, I'd love to come to Bali to be on a retreat with you. And I'm like, I love that too, but I don't even know when the next one is going to come, because I am guided by spirit. I am truly and utterly guided by this beautiful, magnificent source within me that guides me and moves me through this physical reality so beautifully, so effortlessly. And right now the path is lighting up underneath my feet, and I can't book anything too far in advance. It's literally like, it's now or never. It's now. I'm riding the channel, I'm riding the wave, and that's just how it's all manifesting. And if I try to book anything that is literally like more than 2 weeks out, it's literally just like, oh, this is not aligned because you're quantum leaping so freaking fast right now. And so I'm sharing this with you because I want you to know that even if I was to stay on the timeline where I went through with that retreat and I had a beautiful time with that retreat, there would have been something that just felt slightly off because I wasn't on the highest possible timeline, because from the version of me now to the version of me that's holding that, the gap between the physical reality and my consciousness is just far too expansive that it just feels icky. It's like you hanging out with that friend that you're like, I don't know why I keep hanging out with them. And it's because your consciousness is so far beyond that manifestation in the physical world, and you have to honor yourself. If you desire a life beyond your wildest dreams, where everything is so much more miraculous than what it seems, you have to listen to the inner voice. It is uncomfortable when you're quantum leaping that fast, because you're constantly making decisions in alignment with the invisible force, not in alignment with your mind saying, oh, but I've got the villa booked. Oh, but people are already signing up. Oh, but people want to come. Like it's all the stories that you're just like, no, I follow my soul. I follow my truth. This is the only thing that guides me in this physical reality. And I'm not available for anything else, because I know how much not listening to my heart and my soul will cost me. And until you can be a leader in your life and get good at making the difficult decisions and move no matter what, cancel the calls that don't feel aligned, go here, go there, listen to this voice, listen with your heart, you will understand. Until you can listen with your heart, your life will not be grand. You need to listen with your heart all the time. That is how you live a life beyond your wildest dreams, where everything is so much more miraculous than what it seems. I love you. I see you. The only way to work with me moving forward is Energy Gym. If you are in Brisbane and you would love to have a Kundalini activation, I'm looking at being there the second week of January. So if you feel the call to do a Kundalini activation, send me a DM then. But for now, the only thing I'm offering is Energy Gym. It is potent. It is for the elite. There is only going to be a select number of clients in there, because my energy is the most beautiful thing that I have, and I'm not available to give it to anyone. It doesn't matter how much money you pay me. This energy that I work on day in, day out, that I keep clean, that I work my butt off to maintain this frequency for, is a gold mine. And I know how potent I am, and I know how fast my clients shift, so I don't give it to anyone. So if you do feel the call to Energy Gym and you have been doing the inner work, please send me a DM, just say Energy Gym. I love you. I see you. Have the most beautiful, magical, phenomenal day. Sending a million miracles, blessings, phenomenal amounts of overflow and avalanches of wealth and abundance your way.